What's up and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking about 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days. This is season 4, episode 6, and the title of this episode is Can't Buy Me Love. Let's start off with Geoffrey and Varya. And if I haven't said it, this is definitely part 2 of season 4, episode 6. So starting off with Geoffrey and Varya. Geoffrey, now he got a hotel and left his things at Varya's place. So the next day after their fight, he goes for a jog and decides to call Mary, his friend. You know, the one who professed her love for him before he left. Geoffrey tells Mary about the fight, and Mary says I told you so. You know, when someone tells you something, you don't listen, and then it backfires, and you come back to them and say, you know, this happened to me. They're like, I told you so. They're waiting to say that. That's exactly what she did. Now, adding that she wishes that he didn't go, and she doesn't think that he sees what's right in front of him. Right in front of his face. Geoffrey says a part of him wonders if he's a fool to have not pursued something with Mary. She gives him sound advice after she does the I told you so. Then she turns around and says, but she hopes Varya fails. So she was definitely still trying to shoot her shot. Geoffrey says that he wants to keep an open mind, so he's going to reach out to Varya. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Let's move on to Stephanie and Erika. So it's the next morning and Erika plans to take Stephanie to see some animals. Now, once they get to the nature preserve, Stephanie and Erika feed the kangaroos and take photos. Now, after that, Stephanie starts sanitizing everything. Her hands, the phone that Erika was holding to take the photos of her, which was her phone, and they then sit down, right? So Stephanie starts dumping all of her medications on the table. Now, this could be much. You know, it could be a lot for somebody who doesn't even know the severity of your illness because you've kept that from them. So you can really tell that Erika is a bit uncomfortable and unsure what is going on. So Stephanie says to Erika, do you think this is weird? And Erika says yes, but she gets why. Now, Stephanie tells her about her condition, and Erika says that it's a lot more serious than Stephanie led on. I feel like when getting to know a person, those are the things you should be talking about, because then it'll kind of help you weed out if this person is really going to stick with you through your illness. I mean, I think she should have told this person up front before feelings are invested, time is invested or wasted. You know, just go ahead and tell the person, I feel like. So I don't know what's going on with that, but moving on, let's move on to Ed and Rosemarie. So Ed goes to a cafe hoping Rose will meet him there. He's hoping for a chance to say that he's sorry. 90 minutes go by and still no Rose. Ed is sitting there with his coffee, just waiting. And finally, she shows up. When she walks in, she says, so what? So Rose tells the camera crew that she is still upset with Ed, but she wanted to meet him to hear him out. She just wants to hear what he has to say. Ed goes through this whole spiel, talking about Rose is teaching him how to love. And I'm like, shut up, Ed. Just shut up. Rose tells him love is trust and goes on to say she doesn't want to see the past because she wants to move forward with him and be his wife. Ed invites Rose back to the hotel and she accepts. Now, he says that he wants them to get to a place where he can be comfortable to propose to Rose and for her to be comfortable to accept his proposal. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Let's move on to David. So it's been 2 days and still no sign of Lana. Lana is staying offline on purpose, that's for sure. But David says that he's not leaving Ukraine without seeing her. Later that day, David and his laptop go to meet with Anya, his friend, and he fills her in about Lana not showing up at the train station. Anya tells him if she's never showed up before, why did he think that she would show up this time? Why did he think that this time would be different? He says that there were always reasons before why she didn't show up. So David tells Anya that he wants to drive to Lana. He wants to drive to her city to find her because he fears something happened to her. Anya tells him where Lana lives, it would be dangerous for him to even travel, and that it's close to where a war is happening, adding that the roads are terrible, that, he can mess up his car, the tires. It's just not a safe thing. David says that he really wants Lana, and the life that he's imagined for himself involves Lana. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. This dude is pathetic. Let's move on to Lisa and Usman. So Lisa and Usman are flying to meet Usman's mom and get her blessing. Usman knows that this blessing from his mom is going to be tough, but he says that he loves Lisa. No, he loves the idea that he could possibly come to America, because I don't think anybody could love someone who's so controlling, irritating. I mean, what is it about Lisa that he loves so much? I don't know. Once they get to their hotel, Lisa says that she doesn't like the place that Usman has picked for them to stay. Lisa is complaining about everything. Now, Usman, he worries that Lisa will act like this in front of his mom. Usman steps outside with his friend, and the friend tells him that he doesn't like the way that Lisa is saying, do this, do that. Lisa's need to control is making him second guess if he's making the right decision. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Let's move on to Geoffrey and Varya. So Geoffrey and Varya meet up and discuss what happened the night he met her friends. Geoffrey apologizes and Varya tells him that she regrets not being honest, but she wanted to make him feel special by making him think that he's the only American that she's ever talked to. Geoffrey wants Varya to accept his apology and wants to continue. Now, Varya says that she forgives Geoffrey and wants him to trust her. So Geoffrey is like, let's just be upfront and honest. But dude, you got a whole criminal past and you have not told her. She knows nothing about it. But you're sitting up here talking about let's be upfront and honest with one another. He's really a hypocrite. Let's move on to Darcey. So Darcey reads over Tom's text that he sent. She says recently his texts have been confusing and vague, but she loves him very much and feels very safe with him. She then starts crying, saying that she doesn't feel that he cares. Ugh. It was at this point where I thought my eyes were going to get stuck in the back of my doggone head from rolling them. Like, I'm just so over Darcey and the dramatics. It's too much. She needs to talk less about a relationship and get in some serious help. She needs to talk to somebody. This is sad. It's pathetic. I'm looking at her, her face is blown up. It's like when you put helium inside of a balloon, her lips. I just don't know what in the heck is going on. And I feel more compassion and sad about these girls she's raising. I'm really hoping that they do not take after their mom and they see kind of that their mom has some issues a little bit. They seem like very smart girls, so I'm really hoping they don't follow her footsteps. So over in New York City, they show Tom, and he says that he didn't get much sleep that night as he's preparing for his meetup with Darcey. Tom doesn't want an argument with Darcey and says that he's extremely nervous. While waiting on her to show up, Darcey rolls up with a luggage talking about she brought an overnight bag and booked her own room because if things go bad, she doesn't want to take that negative energy back to her family. Girl, yeah, right. Who do you really think you fooling? Like, nice try, Darcey, but she brought that bag hoping that he'll want her to stay with him. So she's making sure she's ready, because if he says, Darcey, well, I would like to know, would you stay with me? She's going to. She gonna end up staying with him. I don't know why she's trying to play that game. So Darcey is hoping that they can fix their problems. But if that's the case, I feel like she's going into it the wrong way. She's going into it with the wrong attitude. Like, why show up? Just be done. If you feel uncomfortable with the person, why are you showing up? If you're mad at them, you feel like they've betrayed you and they've done all this, and that you said that they've done, you feel like they don't truly care about you, just be done, girl. Why are you showing up? So Tom, when he finally sees Darcey, he has a pleasant smile on his face. She seems to have a pleasant smile on her face. So as she walks up doing this little strut, shoulder strut or whatever she's doing, Tom tries to greet Darcey by giving her like a peck on her cheek, right? And Darcey extends her hand out to shake his hand and says she doesn't feel comfortable. Right there, she's already putting a negative energy out there. Already. If you're going there to get answers, I feel like you don't approach the situation like that. And she's just negative. Like, she's negative. You know, she's already on the defense. Like, why show up and be in that type of space? I feel like go there to hear him out, get off your chest, whatever you want to say, and decide if you're going to be done with it or not. But she just went into it the wrong way. So this is going to be really, really crazy once we see episode 7 on how this little conversation is going to go. But from the looks of the previews, it's not going to go too well. But that could be the beginning. We don't know how the ending is going to end for Darcey and Tom. So I really want you guys to comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. This was 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days, part 2 of season 4, episode 6. The title of this episode was Can't Buy Me Love. Give this video a big thumbs up and share it with a friend who also loves watching 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified on the next time that I make an upload. I look forward to talking to you all in that comment section down below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.